when you come here, you act like you have a halo on your head, but when you get out there in the free world, it's a completely different matter, Mr. Frederick, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you go like this, it is most certainly threatening and harassing, and I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect every person of Harris County. If I have to put you in jail, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Mr. Frederick, come up. You know, life is really short. It really, really is. And when you are on a self-destructive path, you tend to bring other people down with you. You may not intend to do it. You may not want to, but the reality is that when you are on a path of self-destruction, in whatever it may be, that destruction radiates everywhere else. And what we do here is try to prevent that from happening. And I see you, and it makes me sad because you're imploding in front of us.
Sir, I feel like I've been trying to do everything you wanted. November 5th, I have an appointment to get my license. I signed up with Harris Health. I'm doing all the classes you wanted.
When you come here, you act like you have a halo on your head, but when you get out there in the free world, it's a completely different matter, Mr. Frederick, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you tested positive for alcohol. Because of that, I'm taking you in. Goes with you.
I mean, it doesn't, all the stuff that I was supposed to do doesn't matter. It's just I drank alcohol, so everything's gone.
It's all the other stuff that's going on is what's really important to me.
But that's what I've done. All the work you wanted me to do.
Oh. Could be on the other side. Courtroom.
Is Stephen flying solo today?
Yes.
Roberto Duarte? Mr. Duarte, you're charged with terroristic threat of a family or a household member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you can afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to a family disturbance. The complainant told officers that her and the defendant, her spouse, began arguing after she followed another man on Instagram. The complainant stated she felt scared and tried to call her mom, but the defendant took her phone and refused to return it while stating that he was going to beat her ass. The defendant repeatedly told the complainant this, and the complainant believed the defendant would actually assault her. The complainant's mother was on the phone during the altercation and heard the defendant's threats. The defendant admitted to officers that he threatened the complainant.
Mr. Duarte, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, sir?
20.
What do you do for a living?
Construction. My wife.
So this is Neve and Garcia. Is that your wife?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all actually married or just living together or common law?
Actually married.
Okay. Do we know whether she wants to have contact with him?
Yes, Your Honor. RIP was completed and she says that she would like to have contact with him.
Okay. Mr. Duarte, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any threatening or harassing contact with this person. Understand what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. It is what she perceives. So if you go like this, it is most certainly threatening and harassing. And I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect every person of Harris County. If I have to put you in jail, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You got out of jail because we gave you a free bond. You're not going to get another one. You pick up a new case, violate conditions, I will revoke your PR bond, set it at 5 to 10,000. If you don't have anyone to pony up that kind of money, you'll be sucked like Chuck. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No. How much money do you make a month?
Like 2,400.
Okay. Who else do you live with besides your wife?
We just had a son, a newborn.
Does she work as well?
Well, she used to work, and we should go half but now,
because the baby she's
yeah,
not working?
yeah, it's a-
You want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
for what?
Court-appointed lawyer? Do you want to apply for one?
Sure.
The other option is you can go hire one. So you tell me what do you want to do?
Mm.
You need a lawyer. You're facing a year in jail, a lot of time. So
Yes, sir.
you want to apply for one? All right. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to, we're going to give you an application for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions that you're not to have threatening, harassing contact. You also need to understand that there is a protective order that has been issued in this case. I'm going to give you a copy of this. One of the things is you cannot threaten or harass. Don't do it. If you are someone that constantly fights with this person, be very careful, because the next thing you threaten her, they can file additional charges against you, violation of a protective order, and then it really will go sideways. Do you understand? Can you file no threatening, harassing, no weapons, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll have you come up. We'll give you the application. I'll have you sign the receipt, and then I'll have you take your seat in the jury box, please.